Just a few months after turning 18, Justin Duggar married Claire Spivey. The teens were already controversial for their fundamental beliefs and for their barely legal status. Now, however, fans are condemning them for seeming to follow in some of Justin's siblings' footsteps. Are Justin and Claire trying to squeeze money and gifts out of followers? Justin and Claire are not the only members of the extended Duggar clan to be accused of being grifters, but they just might be the youngest. The teens are both on Instagram, where followers were distributed to see that they seem to be asking for gifts from fans. Link in bio is an almost infamous phrase among reality stars and other influencers these days. In this case, Justin and Claire share the same link. Their bio directs anyone who clicks on it to their wedding gift registry. The funny thing about this is that the two of them are already married, and it's not like they haven't updated their bios since the wedding, which would normally explain things. They now list each other as husband and wife, and yet the registry link remains. It certainly appears that Justin and Claire are asking for gifts, if not in so many words. When you post a link, even if you don't say anything, there's at least the idea that someone might send you something. And remember, these two are technically famous. Some fans like to send famous people gifts. However, other fans are incensed to see two financially secure young people with what amounts to a donation link. There are people without their basic needs, people whose fathers aren't millionaires who just handed them a home. Of course, asking for something that you don't need isn't grift or fraud if you don't claim to need it. However, fans did notice one piece of apparent dishonesty in all of this. It's the claim that the two made when their registry link was first shared. Initially, the couple claimed that their registry was shared for one reason – to prevent fraud. There was another registry floating around, made by someone else hoping to get free stuff from fans. They wanted to clarify what was false by posting their real registry. On its face, that sounds fairly believable. After all, fake registries happen all of the time, and of course they'd want to stop that. But if you actually think about it, it doesn't make much sense at all. Any place where they put a link to their registry, they could have written, "We do not have a public wedding registry." That way, anyone checking would find it. There is nothing about having and publicly sharing a real registry that couldn't be solved by a simple disclaimer. So at the end of the day, fans can only reach one conclusion. They didn't keep it up by accident. They didn't keep it up to deter fake registries. Instead, Justin and Claire must want gifts from fans. There's nothing wrong with wanting gifts. Anyone would want presents every day of their lives. But their dishonest approach, using the existence of a fake list as an excuse to post the real deal, is rubbing people the wrong way. To be fair, they don't know any better. In their world, they've never had a decent role model in their lives. They were essentially raised to be grifters. That's it for now. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to stay tuned.